replace a small ramp that leads out onto my father's dock. The first thing I did was cut all the boards to the right length and then held them together using clamps. I used the built-in chuck to set one of the drill bits that comes with SnapFresh's cordless drill, and that's when I discovered a pretty big problem. These drill bits are super dull. As you can see, it was ridiculously hard to drill holes in pine. This isn't even hardwood, and it could barely do it. So I used one of my own drill bits instead, and it worked great. So just be prepared to buy your own drill bits for this drill. I then grabbed one of the screwdriver bits and was able to drive these screws in without any problem whatsoever. This drill has 21 different torque settings, 2 speeds, and a special drilling mode. As the rest of this project is just more drilling and screwing, I'm going to speed up the video and plow through this. So here's the finished ramp. The SnapFresh did a great job. It's all built. Now it's just ready to be painted and given to my father. As you can see, a small piece of trim fell off the cabinet right above our stove, so I needed to reattach it. I had previously just held this up with glue, but that was not sufficient. So my new plan was to put 4 small holes in the trim and then drill screws in, or to screw in screws from behind the cabinets and into the trim. So here I am drilling these holes. Once the holes were done, I reapplied more wood glue and spread that out evenly, then put that back up where it belonged and held it in place with some clamps. Even though the drill was nice and light, easy to get into position, there was a handy little light built into it. When I tried to drive these screws from the back, it was just a super awkward position, and I couldn't get the screws in where I wanted, and as a result the trim just kept falling off. Plan B is to drill holes through the front of the trim and into the cabinet itself. I then drove some very small nails through these, which will hold it in place better. They are slightly visible, so I'll need to touch up the tips with a little bit of white paint. For additional stability, I drilled a couple holes sideways through an existing piece of trim into the one that had fallen off, and then once again used some small nails to hold things into place, and more touch-up will be required. Overall though, the SnapFresh cordless drill did a great job getting these small little holes exactly where I needed them to finish this project. And here's the finished project.